Good morning and good afternoon. It's Sunday the 20th of October and welcome to another YAM'S to-do list. It is another Sunday, another week. This is the 10th one of these in a row. Woohoo! If you're new to these videos, this is basically where I round up how things went last week and then give myself some challenges or tasks to do things next week. Basically all centered around being more productive or working on projects that I'm interested in but just don't seem to get around to if I don't set myself a very public to-do list. Last week, great week. It is a full sweep. Everything was done and achieved, I suppose. I had given myself kind of like a lot of my usual tasks, so like yoga in the morning and stuff. A new one which was getting up at 6, which I did every day, Monday to Friday last week, and as suspected, it felt great. I got so much more done in the morning. It's just my favourite time of the day. I got into work earlier, which meant I could leave earlier. It's good. And one of the things I said I wanted to do was to play guitar twice for 15 minutes. I actually played every day for like probably like between 10 and 15 minutes each time, sometimes more. It's been really good. I've actually like very much enjoyed doing daily practice and guitar stuff. I think I'm like, once you get over that first day of hurdle where you like can't do anything, like a bit of progress makes you feel like much more committed to doing it. So I've definitely enjoyed playing again, and I'm going to keep doing it. So I found a tune as well. I think that's really important as well, is to find like a song that I liked, that I wanted to be able to play, that was like easy enough as well to pick up just by being able to read tabs. I can't read music, I can just read tabs and stuff. So anyway, guitar playing, yes, good. Funnily enough, I did actually manage to go swimming, not the gym, but I went for a swim yesterday morning. Again, great, it was good. Like, even though yesterday was Saturday, I still got up at like 6:30, which might make some people feel very uncomfortable, but I had a great day. I just like did loads of stuff, including going swimming, and then was in the sauna. Okay, so like I'm still doing my sketching stuff. Again, that's like, I sort of mentioned this last week, I think, or maybe the week before, that I think it's actually made a bit of a like breakthrough in terms of I can see myself getting better. I feel like much better like shading and stuff, so I'm really enjoying sketching regularly. This is a good thing. I've got this habit that on my computer I've usually got like about 30 tabs open, and a lot of them are like various tutorials and things I wanted to do, which like I'm like, oh yeah, that's interesting, that's something I'd like to learn how to do, and then I just like leave it there. So one of the ones that I mentioned last week was like a 30-minute one to do with animation using After Effects, and it actually wasn't really what I was expecting it to be. It was about using text animations within After Effects, so it's something that like I don't really know anything about. So I watched it and it was really interesting, and even though I didn't really learn much like specifically from that one, it's kind of given me the bug again to start doing more like After Effects stuff. It's actually like incredibly satisfying to have like these things on a list and to have done them all. When I don't do them all, I don't feel like terrible, but I definitely feel better for having like achieved my goals. Speaking of which, you might also have seen that I put up a video called My Greatest Achievement, which I think it's funny, but it's but also very functional. So if you are looking for a hot tip on how to store your Tupperware lids, then check out the video. I'll put a card up here. Next week, as I've already mentioned, I'm going to keep getting up at 6 and doing morning stuff. I think because those are like more into my like routine and habit and stuff, I'll start to take those off my list so I don't just keep talking about the same things each week. But if they sort of fall away, then I'll put them back on again. I'm going to be getting up early again next week and just moving earlier, I think. But anyway, keeping it to 6 for now. I'm not going to commit to doing like daily practice with guitar, but I'll say like 3 times next week, one day practicing for at least 15 minutes. 45 minutes is like no time at all, so I think I can probably bump that up, but add in an extra day, so that's good. I'll be doing some more guitar practice. I actually really enjoyed going for a swim in the morning, so I'd like to maybe try and do that one morning next week as well. I've got access to like LinkedIn Learning, so through work, and that has like this amazing like wealth of tutorials and stuff. It used to be lynda.com, which I used to use. It's really good. I really enjoy it. It's very well put together tutorials, and they're like short and sweet, so you can just sort of dip into it. And I'm going to be focusing on After Effects again, because there's such a huge learning curve with that, but it's such a powerful program that I'd love to be able to learn how to use it properly. Next thing on my list, and this is a big one, it's been something on my mind for ages, and last night it sort of cemented that I really need to focus on it. I need to start learning how to speak French again, because I used to live in France for a year and I got pretty good at it. My comprehension's still good, but my vocabulary is pretty bad, and it takes me a while to warm up to be able to speak confidently to people. Christmas is usually when I spend lots of time with family, so I'm gonna be going to France with Liliana's family, and I'm gonna be there for a week. And so I really, rather than a few days before going on the trip being oh, I should learn how to speak French again, I'm gonna try and incorporate that into my weeks going forward. So specifically, I'm gonna start using Memrise again, just because I've done the Duolingo stuff and it doesn't really work for me, but I'm gonna try it Memrise, which is another language learning app, and also see if I can get some Anki flashcards working, which I guess is kind of pretty similar to what Memrise does, but that's big thing for next week. I'm gonna try and really get back. Well, I never really did practice stuff apart when I was first learning French, but I'm gonna try and get back into it. And a challenge further down the line is to do one of these videos in French, which I'll subtitle, but that gives me so much fear, but that's why I should make it a challenge. Another thing I'm going to do, and this is the last thing I'm going to put on my list because it's already got quite big, is that I want to try and work out how much money I'm spending every month. So I'll start off per week, and then every month basically on food and general day-to-day stuff, because I'm quite, like most people, bad at seeing the overall picture of how much money I spend, and I think I could probably reduce it a lot because I want to sort of up my savings, because I'm saving up for new windows for the flat. Pretty exciting. I'll probably talk about that more next week, but I want to get started in that. So the first thing is just to sort of set out how much my weekly spend is. But that's it. Or maybe I'll put that in the video next week. I think it's always interesting hearing these things. Maybe people tell me how shocking it is how much money I spend on food. Or maybe it's not that much. I don't know. As much as those shows like Eat Well for Less and stuff. Some people are fucking crazy how much shit they eat. 10 weeks in, and I think this has been really good. I've really enjoyed making these videos. I think finding them much easier to make, and it's keeping me like up to date with like editing and just filmmaking in general, and it's given me like a lot more inspiration to make things that maybe I would have liked to have done before but never thought about it. But I feel like I've got loads of ideas at the moment without much effort or having to think about stuff. I've been like, oh, I could make this or I could do that. So I've started actually working on something which is a slightly bigger project, more like a sort of short documentary, which I'm not going to tell you about yet because it's a secret. I don't think I would have kind of even started it without having been making these weekly videos, so it's definitely been worth it. If you've enjoyed watching this, give us a like and leave a comment, and share it with all your friends and family. I'd very much appreciate it. Even though last week when I was a bit hungover, I was like, who cares? But at the end of the day, I'm really enjoying making these videos, and it's definitely helping me a lot, which is what I wanted it to do. So that's it. I'll see you next week. See you on Sunday, and I'll maybe have a new video midweek next week, but I can't remember if I finished anything yet. So if not, next week, Sunday. See you later. Who cares?